McDermott. He goes in towards full forward. A high ball coming back beautifully. It's a great goal. Ward over the top. Through goes Noble. All next danger. McDermott into the open goal. Oh, what a mistake forward.
Chris and I lived in the Glenelg area, and we knew each other from 7 or 8 years of age, and we became great mates. Played in all the junior squad, under 10s, under 12s, all the way through to senior football. Wanted to play there forever. During our time at Brighton High School, the next 3 or 4 years, we were undefeated around the whole of Adelaide, and he terrorised people. He was a bit of a nasty piece of work when we wanted to be Chris, and I just thought, this is pretty easy. Bane is terrifying everybody.
It's a bit of manhandling, and he gives a bit back. Here they go.
McDermott doesn't mind a bit of a dust-up.
As would be, we played our first games together, as we did all through our lives. We smashed Port, which was great. Who's the star from the start, ready to go.
McDermott marks, has an open panic to run instead. He's towards goal, and bang.
He was just dominant in every game. He got the football so much. He was loyal, hard, great team man. He didn't take the accolades. He made us all look good up forward. The way he got the ball too. I can't fault him. I don't reckon he played a bad game in 20 years.
Here it is. Glenelg win it.
Glenelg only won a few flags, 34, 73. We finally won in 85. To play that with your best mate of your life, Chris McDermott, that was the most special day probably I've ever had in football. Bane played a great game. He was on fire, 30-odd, dominated the game, and it's just we celebrated long and hard, and we'll never forget that day. I called him that because he had the biggest bone in the world on his face. I've never known a bloke who's bled as much on the footy field, to the stage where he could hardly shave, hard as a cat's head he was. Great. It was great watching him how hard he went. 86, everyone thought, because Glenelg lost a couple of players to VFL, that they'll be vulnerable, but they got it done again.
The siren has gone. The Bays have won back-to-back premierships.
Bane led the way. I was over there watching that game there to win back-to-back after all the years of lost grand finals. It was huge for Bane and the whole footy club. When he captained the footy club, we win one. It would have meant the world to Chris. That just means so much as a captain. And I think Bane's best days winning those flags, playing with his mates till the end. Bane won the best and fairest, Glenelg 86, 87, 88, so in the premiership year it's always great. Chris had a lot of overtures from the VFL, AFL, and certainly Fitzroy in the early days, definitely the Brisbane Bears, and I think Carlton made a few phone calls, but Glenelg was always his home. He was the heart of the base since he started playing. He could have gone to Victoria when myself went and a few of our mates went.
Graham Corns and Chris McDermott leading the Adelaide Crows in their inaugural year in the AFL.
Yeah, well, he finally got his chance, Bane, when the Adelaide Crows came in, which I was so happy for him, and to be named the inaugural captain, he'd been really proud of being captain of the Crows. They won premierships later in the 90s, and he set the foundation for that with that side.
There it is. South Australia have recorded a magnificent win.
Bane played about 15 state games, and we loved playing state footy. Bane was always up for those games, and I think he won a Foss Winners medal, his best on ground one day, against the Vicks in 87, won a Simpson medal against WA.
Comes in towards goal. Chris McDermott on the left foot, kicks it through.
He was a serious performer in state games and was captain many times for South Australia. To see Bane inducted in the Hall of Fame tonight, it's an absolute privilege. I'm proud to be here in front of his wife Jo and Harper Fraser, his twin kids, and Mark and Jenny here. And he'd be thinking of his mum and father, Brian and Helen, and also his great-grandfather, Les Damon as well. Congratulations, mate. You've been an absolute legend of the game at Glenelg and at the Crows, and every success you've deserved, mate. We'll never have better days than those days, will we?